is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Pass to Messi. Booker outside. Pelicans with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Messi. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie.
Devin Booker.
Clock at 2. Booker's shot is good.
Nice move by Booker. He's got such an aggressive mindset.
And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
San Antonio leading. And Wembanyama outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Ivy. Stolen. Booker looking around. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Timeout.
Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 5. Pass to Ivy. Six to shoot. They could use a bucket. Here's Black. Vassell grabs the boards.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Ivy. And again, New Orleans has no luck. San Antonio leading by 5. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. And stolen by Booker. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama with the bucket.
3 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
To the wing right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. They'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that 3rd.
Pass to Ivy. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. He got it up. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And here's Harper from the arc. Pelicans with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Bryant looking around. Back to Johnson. For Murray. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Outside Harper. Pass to Johnson. Back to Harper. Now here's Olynyk. And stolen by Murray. Pushing it up. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Kevin?
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. Pelicans trailed by 8. Fears with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And here are the Pelicans now. And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Carter. Ivy, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ivy's got 5.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Bryant outside. Now here's Harper. He has yet to score. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Reza Shea.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Outside Bryant.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization, is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And slam dunk by Ivey.
And this is what you want Ivey doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
The 3 from Bryant. Pelicans with the rebound. Risacher with it. Now defended by Bryant. Now Risacher. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Bryant can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force him, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Outside Harper. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Outside, Kuminga. Rebound by Olynyk. Here's Bryant. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Harper. Scoreless thus far. In the corner, it's Bryant. Back to Harper. And stolen by Ivey. Here's Kuminga. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He is such an explosive athlete. Kuminga, hard to contain in the paint.
All free throws good from Kuminga. San Antonio leading by 6. Outside Harper. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Harper. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Pelicans pull it in. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Pelicans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Fears.
My favorite thing about Jeremiah Fears, he has a knack for coming through in clutch moments, and you need that from someone who's naturally ball dominant.
Inside, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Reza Shea. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Jacks up a three. Black grabs the board. Pelicans trailed by 7. Back to Reza Shea. And the layup's good off the glass. Reza Shea's got 7.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well at times to put points on the board.
Hits it from three-point range.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Nisi. A rebound by the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. Wembanyama down low. 10 points for him. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Booker with no one around. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Right back at you. Booker matching threes.
To the inside. Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Spurs leading by 10. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it back. Vassell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Murray. No good from Booker.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's De Silva. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Booker out of a cannon.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Pelicans trailed by 10. Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Pass to De Silva. Off target with his 3. Spurs leading by 10. Here is Brooks. Shoots from the elbow. De Silva with the rebound.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Vassell from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Vassell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. Here's Murray. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports.
40 minutes.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Black. Pass to Ivy. New Orleans moving the ball around. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 13. Booker outside. Picked his pocket. Now Bay. Brooks covering. Out to the right wing. And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the triple.
3.
Booker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
On the clock. It's blocked. And that's on about San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Wembanyama. Pelicans pull it in. On the wing, Murray. Fires the three. And the Pelicans miss again. And so Booker will bring it up for the Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Wembanyama outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Pelicans trailed by 16. Here's Black. And the shot is long. Booker up top. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Here's Kuminga. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Fears with it. Pass to Ivy. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Booker. Now Wembanyama. Here's Brooks. Wide open look. Rebounded by Kuminga.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Nails the jumper.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Wembanyama. Another chance here. Outside Booker. Now Vassell for 3. The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pelicans trailed by 18. Ivy with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Dunked it home, running inside.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
Booker outside. Al Brooks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Stops and pops, buries the jumper.
And for a young Jeremiah Fears, passing will be his meal card in the NBA. He already makes really good decisions.
Wembanyama left side. Oh, what a play inside.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Puts up a deep three. It's off target.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.